Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, February 4, 2021. Cabinet has approved a $187 million contract to repair the breakaway along Gordontown Road in St. Andrew. During this week's post-cabinet press briefing, Information Minister Favor Williams said the contract was being awarded to NF Barnes Construction and Equipment Company Limited.
While touring the area shortly after the heavy rains, the Prime Minister indicated that it would cost the government some $200 million to effect repairs to the road. The approval of this contract means the work will begin shortly, and once completed, residents will be able to utilize the corridor.
The roadway collapsed during heavy rains associated with Tropical Storm Eta last November. Cabinet has also given approval for 41 housing solutions under a special benefit order for certain groups of contributors to the National Housing Trust. 30 solutions are being provided at the Twickenham Glades Housing Development and 11 at the Windcrest Hills Housing Development, both in St. Catherine.
Cabinet also approved the drafting instructions to the Chief Parliamentary Council to facilitate the promulgation of the said special benefit order.
The Consumer Affairs Commission, CAC, will be publishing a pricing list for COVID-19 tests at approved private sector labs later this week. Industry, Investment and Commerce Minister Audley Shaw made the disclosure in Parliament on Tuesday. He says it's in response to reports of a disparity in pricing for COVID-19 tests at private labs.
I have tasked the Consumer Affairs Commission to scan the external environment to ensure that the various testing facilities are published antigen tests, PCR tests, and any other approved testing are appropriately priced so that consumers have access to affordable, essential medical diagnostic services.
Minister Shaw says the CAC concluded the market surveillance for COVID-19 test prices on January 26, 2021. He says the Commission has also taken several actions to protect consumers during the pandemic. That has included a 45% increase in market surveillance of access, availability, and pricing of basic food items and heightened public education.
The agency has also conducted 12 sanitation and hygiene product surveys of masks, hand sanitizers, gloves, disinfectant, antibacterial soaps for the period March to November of 2020. These surveys were published in major newspapers. They have conducted 2 computer surveys, reavailability and price, for the period October to November of last year.
Government is in discussion with 5 countries and 1 additional facility outside of the WHO COVAX program to secure more COVID-19 vaccines for the island.
Jamaica has made a formal request to the CARICOM Secretariat for some 250,000 doses of vaccines as determined by the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARPHA, from the 1.5 million doses allocated to CARICOM by the African Medical Supplies Platform, AMSP.
The Health and Wellness Minister gave the update in Parliament on Tuesday. He says there are also discussions seeking to have Jamaica benefit from the 500,000 vaccine doses that India will be making available to CARICOM. The country is also exploring vaccines from China and Cuba. In addition, Dr. Zufton says government has engaged in discussion with Mexico and the United Kingdom as an option for obtaining the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade has initiated dialogue with the UK government. I also met with the High Commissioner to Jamaica. Even as we talk with Mexico under our bilateral arrangements, with an option to approaching our negotiation through the intergovernmental machinery, the Community of Latin American and Caribbean States.
And finally, Saturday opening hours at the Portmore Tax Office will resume this Saturday, February 6. Operations will resume from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with the usual tax services that are offered on weekdays. However, services provided by the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, will not be facilitated during the tax office's Saturday operations. Tax Administration Jamaica TAJ is appealing to customers to cooperate with the instructions of security personnel at its locations to form an orderly line and maintain the recommended social distance of at least 6 feet. Customers are also reminded that several services can be accessed online at jamaicatax.gov.jm. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.